Hello guys, welcome back to our channel Planet for Tech. I hope you all are doing great and learning lots by watching all the continuous episode of this series Laravel Beginner to Master. So guys, a few days back we have started this series just to make a awesome platform so that you guys can have the good understanding of Laravel from beginning to master. So that this is this series is going to be most useful for those the person who are looking their career in the Laravel uh, tech field. So as we all know, like nowadays the Laravel is more trending framework. So in a web development, uh, Laravel is the first choice you can say because it provides the complete end-to-end solution. Like it provides the facility to develop the web application, back-end application, and the front end as well. So you can say, see, it's going to be always in a trending framework. So due to this reason, it is very important to have this knowledge if you are looking career in your web development profile. So let's start this episode. So till now, guys, we have completed the three episode of this series, and today I'm going to describe you new topic of this series. So today is the fourth episode, and I'm going to describe you migration artisan commands in Laravel 9.x. So as we know, like the current latest version of Laravel is 9.x. Before this 8.x was running, and this is the recent update. So we are going to understand complete episode in this 9.x only. So first of all, we have to understand like what this migration, what this artisan, what this commands. So what this migration artisan commands. So in a interview, basically it is asked like what this artisan is. So guys, you have to reply. This artisan is nothing but you can say the command line tool which is developed by the Laravel community. So with the help of this artisan tool, we can execute few predefined commands and we can define custom command as well. So with the help of these commands, we can perform certain operations. Operations like we can create the controller, we can create the model, we can create the database table, and we can migrate, we can update the database, we can seed the data in a table. So these all activity we can perform with the help of this set of artisan commands. So in Laravel, whatever client side, whatever command you can say command line commands we are going to use, that will be handled by the artisan command only. So let's see what we are going to understand here. So let me start the command prompt first. So guys, you have to start the command prompt in the project root directory. So for me, the project root directory is the last one we have already created, like the job portal we have started to build. So this is the my root directory because let me show you. So here you can see this is the root directory of project. That is why this directory is having .env file, and the artisan file you can see, this is the artisan file you can see. So the file, the folder which is having this artisan tool, then only you can then only you can execute this artisan command there. Otherwise it will not be execute. So guys, before running the artisan command, you have to check this artisan file is available inside your folder or not. If this artisan file is not available in your folder, it means you will not be able to run the artisan command in that folder. So let me show you some lists of command, like what list of artisan commands are available in PHP Laravel. So let me clean it. Now to know the list of commands, artisan commands, simply we have to write PHP artisan list. So it will give you all the list of artisan commands which are available in PHP Laravel 9.x. So gradually, one by one, we are going to learn all these commands. Few of them we are already aware, and rest of them we are going to learn in the coming session, coming episode. So today I'm going to cover you the migration part only. So by scrolling this list of commands, you can see these are the command about command, completion command, db command. So in the same way, we can find there are some migrate command. Can you see here? So this is the migrate command: migrate phrase, migrate install, migrate refresh, migrate reset, and migrate rollback, migrate status. So these are the migrate commands today we are going to cover in this episode. And apart from this, we will learn about the creating migration. So here you can see there is one command, make migration. So create a new migration file. So we have to understand what this migration file is. So guys, migration file is nothing but you can say it's kind of class. There we will see the two methods, up and down. So that methods are going to create or create a new table or modify the existing table structure. So with the help of those two methods only we can create or we can modify the existing table structure in our database. So this all was about the theory part. Let me show you some practical things. Let me clean it. CLS. Yes, it is clean. Now I'm going to create one table in my uh, database. So let me see like what database I am having right now. So let me start this project here first. So guys, you can see this is the job portal we have already started in our previous episode, and now I'm going to see what database information we have. So here you can see we have one database like demo job portal and the username is root. So I am going to create this database in my local host. So right now I am using the dbeaver tool. So this is very light tool, that is why I am using it. And instead of PHP myadmin, I recommend you guys to use this because PHP myadmin again depends on the PHP, but this tool not depends on PHP. Let's suppose if you are running the PHP 8.0 and your PHP myadmin is not supporting that, so you will get lots of error and lots of warning. So to avoid that situation, you can use this dbeaver tool here. So this is the new you can say the command SQL client tool. So with the help of this, we can execute the SQL commands. Let me show you the full window. So guys, I'm going to create one database here in front of you. So just right click on the databases and create new database. So I'm going to create the database. However, you can use your PHP myadmin as well. Both are providing same kind of feature, but this DBAver is bit light version you can say. So guys, you can see in this table there is no, in the database there is no tables. So now we are going to create those tables with the help of the migration command. So what I need to do? So once I will once I will use the migration command here, so that will create one class file. So let me show you what command we have to use. We have to use php make, sorry, php artisan make migration. So you have to make a note of the sequence of commands. PHP artisan is the first, and after that we have to give make colon migration. Then you have to give name of the file, migration file. So it should be readable. So I'm going to use underscore just to separate the word here. Create user underscore table. So by looking this file name, we can understand this file is going to create user table. So let me press enter. So once you will hit the enter, so it will just create one new file. So you can see this file name is showing like this 2022 11. This is the date format and this is the timing format, and this is the name of the file what we have given. So where this file will get created, so I'm going to show you that here. So you can see after giving that command, it is going to create one file under the database folder. So this is the database folder you can see here. So in the database folder, you will find one migration folder. So in this migrations folders, that file is going to be created. So guys, you can see here the new file is created just right now. it is create underscore user underscore table. Let me remove the already available. So this was the already available migration files, those we don't need here. So you can see here I have created this one, create user underscore table. So right now this function, this class file, you can see this is blank. It means this class file is having only two methods. One is the up method and another is the down method. So up method is used to create the structure and down method is used to destroy the structure. So with the help of this migration file, we are going to use some DDL, or if you want, you can use the DML command as well. But right now I'm going to create one new table. So here you can see I have created this file. So what we have to write, so here schema is nothing but you can understand it as a kind of database here. So in this how we can understand, so this is what in the database, in the running database, it is going to create this table. So in this table, what column we are going to have? So this is the first column. This is the ID column, auto incremented and primary key, and this is the timestamps column. So this timestamps column is nothing but it adds two column, that is created at and updated at. So these two columns automatically get added with your tables when you create this migration. So right now you can see we have three columns here. The first one is the ID. This is the auto incremented primary key, and this function is going to create two column, created at and updated at. So let's suppose I have to add few more columns. So how I can do this? So for that we need to write table and string. So when I'm saying string, so it means it is varchar. Let's suppose I have to create one column varchar 50. Sorry. So how we can write it here? So we can make it like name. Name is 50 characters. So this way we can write. Let's suppose I have to write another few columns. So here we have to write, let's suppose email. So for email, if you want, you can keep it 100. So here we can pass the length as well and the string. The next one is the, you can say, password. So for password, if you want, you can keep 150 characters. So this is similar to the varchar 150. And one more thing, guys, you can see if you want to make this email as unique, so you have to pass new uh, function chaining. It is called as method chaining. So you have to pass another method. This way we can pass, and we can pass the index name here. So unique email. So this way, guys, you can see it is going to create the unique table. So this is the up command. So this, as I have told you, in the up method we run this command just to create this structure, and in the down method what we do, we just write down some code here to destroy the structure. So here you can see it is dropping the user table if it is already exist. For safe side, guys, here we should check, like before creating the new table, we should check like this table is already exist or not. If this is not exist, then only we should create it. So for that, what we should do, let me show you. Before, let me run it first, then after I will show you how we can check that. So I'm going to run it here. So to run it, what we need to type PHP artisan migrate. So once I will write this, so it will just create one table for me. So guys, you can see here it is created, but it is showing some error here. Like specified key was too long. Means the key whatever I have specified is too long. It is something personal access token. I don't know why this is showing this here, because Oh, okay, fine. So these are the missing migrations what I have deleted from there. So let me take them back if possible. Yes, it is just written back. So these migrations are mandatory for this. That is why we should not delete those which is already exist there. Now you can see again it is saying specified key was too long means there is something mistake that we have to correct first. So this specify that the key whatever we are passing its length is 200. So the table name is you can see users unique email. Specified key was too long. Max key length is 100 bytes. Alter table users add unique. So there we have to mention the size. I don't know why it is showing the error. It should not show. So let me remove it first so that we can move further. Still it is showing some error. Oh, it is showing like this users table is already exists. Can you see guys? It is showing user table already exists. So how we can fix it? So to avoid such situation, we can fix it with the help of one checkpoint. So here we should check if schema has table. So here we can check it user, or we can make other table as well. Inquiry. Here we are checking first like this inquiry table is available or not. Then after we are creating this first. We don't need this password this time. We need message. Sorry, let me make it. And here also we need to update. So let me rename this file here because this is not the user table. This is going to be inquiry table. So I am making it inquiry here. Now we can see by running this command is it working or not. So this is the command. I have executed it. It is showing errors for other migration. So we can remove those migrations here because in those migrations this condition is not yet applied. That is why it is showing the error there. So let me remove the first this. Now let's see how it is working. Still it is showing some error. Base table or view already exists table. I don't know why this is showing like that. Let me see first. I think there are some issue guys. So let me create the phrase migration file php artisan make migration create inquiry table. So this is showing created success. So let me show you there in the database folder. You can see here. So we have this much table already created. Now this is the inquiry table here you can see. So here we can have the few more columns like table and string. So this way you can have other column as well. So name, its length is let's suppose 50, and the same way you can have another column mobile and message. So like this you can have. Now we have to check this table is already exist or not. For that we have to use if schema has table here we have to pass the name of the table. Then after we have to put this inside if condition. So this way guys we have to check it in all the migration. There are few migration files which are automatically get created first time when you run the migrate command. So let me show you those files are here. So for this file as well we have to apply the condition because by default this condition is not available, so we have to apply it for every so that you can be safe while creating these migrations. So you have to do the same for every table like what I'm doing here. You can see just putting this if condition before. If it is not available, so we have to give not condition. Sorry, I forgot to give it here as well. So for every table you have to give not condition. So these guys you have to mention here. You have to keep a notice like not condition we have to pass here. Then only it will work. Now this is the next one. Sorry, you can see. So this way we can check this is already exist or not. So for everything you have to check it carefully. Here we have to give not condition. One more thing guys, you have to check the unique keys are having proper length or not. So here you can see this is the users table. This magazine is already provided by the Laravel itself. So we don't need to create this magazine from our end. We can see here. So this is the unique, but here it is size is not mentioned. So it may create the issue for us. So let me make it the size, proper size 100. If something, if any column is unique, so you have to mention the proper size there. So for this, you can see there is no unique thing. And for this, we have UUID as a unique. So again, we need to pass some key here. So you can keep it 200 as well if you want. So here you can see the token is 64. This is okay. And the next one, all is okay, I guess. So let me execute the command to run this migration. PHP Artisan migrate. Again, it's showing some error like specified key was too long, password reset index. So password reset email index, it is showing some error. So let me show you. So we have to check password resets table. In that there is a email which is unique key. For that the length is creating the issue. So this is the password reset you can see. So here this email is unique key index, but the size is not available. So we have to give the size as well. You can give it less than 250. Now let's see again, is it working or not? So again it is showing other error. Specific, specified key was too long. So this time we have to check personal access token table and there is one ID index. So let me show because this is very common issue and it happens for every time. So we have to work on it because this is coming because of the database engine limitation. And let me show you all the index must have the proper size. You can see here all is okay, but here we are have showing some error. So what was the error? Let me check again. So here you can see it is saying personal access token, add index, personal access token. I think these all issues are happening because of some database file. Let me check it first here. So in the configuration guys, you can see we have to update one thing here. So in the project configuration, you can see this inside this config file, config folder, you will find one database.php. So in the database.php, you will just scroll it, and under the connection section, you will find one MySQL. For this MySQL, there will be one engine. So here, engine is showing null. That is why this issue is being happen. So what we can do here, we can pass some engine name like InnoDB like that. So once we pass this InnoDB there, let me show you, then it will work. So after this you have to check it, is it working properly or not. PHP Artisan migrate. So this time it is working fine, you can see here. So it has created all the tables there. So let me show you those tables here. So guys, you can see here these tables are there. So all these tables are created properly, you can see here. So with the help of this command, we can create the table there. So this command I have mentioned here in the note. I will attach this note in the description of this video. So this command is nothing but PHP artisan make colon migration. After that you have to mention the create user table or whatever table name you want to specify, you can give it here. Then after you have to give the column, then after you have to define their columns, like what columns you want there. Let me show you once again it here. So here you can see, as we have given few columns, like the column name was name and the mobile and the message. So these links we have passed here. So one thing you have to notice before running these all commands, you have to configure this database. Under the config you will find database.php. Then after, under the MySQL array, you will find one engine. So this engine you have to define as InnoDB, then only it will not give you any error. So this is what about this PHP artisan command. So after this we can see whatever migration file we have created, so we can work on that. So to perform the operation on the migration file, we need there's some query like a fresh command and the install command, refresh command, reset command, rollback command, and status command. So what this fresh command does? So fresh command, it drop all the table and rerun all the migrations. So firstly what it does, it simply drop all the tables and rerun all the migrations. So here one point you have to note guys, never run this command on production server, because once you will run this command, so it will destroy all the data but keeps the structure only. So what the dangerous part of this command is, once you will execute this command, so it will recreate all the table, but it is going to create the table in empty format. It means it is going to destroy all the data. Only the structure you will find remains back. So you have to make sure while running this command, the server must not be production server, otherwise you will not be able to recover your data from there. And apart from this, there are other like migrate install. So this is rarely used because Laravel run this command in internally. You can see, if you want to, if you are running first time the migration, so you can use it migrate colon install, otherwise it is not yet needed. If you have the fresh database, so you can use it. And there is a refresh command, you can see. So refresh command, it reset and rerun all the migration. So we can run it, refresh command, PHP artisan migrate and reset. So you can see here what it does, it rolling back the migration, whatever migrations we have run, that are rolling back. So you can see here those tables here, all the tables are removed because we have done the reset command. So once you execute the reset command, so what it does, it roll back all the database migrations, means all the tables got deleted again. Now the next is the rollback. So rollback and reset kind of similar. It roll back the last database migration. This is the only difference. Reset is used to roll back all the migrations, but rollback is used to roll back the latest migration. And the status shows like what is the migration status. So let me show you migrate status. You can see here, so it is showing like these migrations are in the status of pending because these are not yet executed. So let me show you the why this is showing like that, because in the database you can see there are some entry. So right now it is blank because all the tables we have already deleted. So let me rerun the same command again, migrate, and see the status. So you can see all status is showing done. Now I'm going to check the status. So it is showing as a run. It is first time run. So let me run it once more. So it is saying nothing to migrate. Why it is saying nothing to migrate? Because what it does, for every migration it checks in the migration table. So this is the migration table, guys, you can see. So in this migration table, every time it inserts the name of the file whatever we have. So before running the migration command, it just check like what file it is going to execute. So you can see here, let's suppose this file is going to be executed first time. So the name of this file is this much, and it compares this file with this database table. If this file name is already available here, so it understand like this is already created, this migration is not needed more. So in the same way you can see we have 1 2 3 4 5. We have 4 entry here, sorry, 5 entry here because we have 5 migration file there. 1 2 3 4 5. So for every migration file, once it is get executed by the artisan, so it inserts one record there in the migration table. So with the help of that migration table you can see it is there or not. So this is what, guys, you have to use it here. So so by looking this, let's suppose I'm going to I'm going to delete one entry from here, this seventh number. Then what it will do, let me delete it first. You can see here right now in the migration table we have only 4 records. It means it will when I will run the migrate command, it is going to add one more here, and that migration will run again. You can see it is just created one more migration entry there, you can see. So this one is created and 2 millisecond it time it takes. So let me show you there. Right now we are having only 4 records, so it is going to give us 5 records. Let me refresh it. So you can see the fifth one is added here, but here the batch number is 2. It means it was already executed first, then after it is executed second time. That is why this batch number is going to be incremented by 1. So guys, you can see here how many number of times the particular migration was created here, so we can have the batch number accordingly. So for this video this much, guys, because we have gone through the migrate command. This is the basic command to create the migration table, and with the help of these commands we can operate with the migration whatever we have done. And for now, so in this episode, this much, guys. In the episode 5, I am going to bring you some new artisan commands. So there I will describe you the power, what the power available in the migration artisan tool in the artisan commands. So those things we are going to understand in the next episode. So till that time, keep watching all the episode of this series. And if you like this if you like this video, so just don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And keep practice just to become from beginner to master. So thank you guys. Thank you for watching this series.